Hi everyone, it's Joey from the Pilates movement and welcome to day 3 of your Pilates workout. Today we're going to target your abdominals. So we're looking at deep engagement but lower repetitions, just about 8 to 10 reps of each exercise. Okay, we're also going to look at muscle sequencing, so working your muscles properly so that your neck and your hips are not always leading your movement when you're doing your core work. Alright, so let's get started with a hip stretch. Just send your right leg in front of you, and if you need to, pad up your back knee. Your front heel is under your front knee. And moving your back leg behind as much as you feel or start to feel a stretch in your front hip. Now from here, if it's comfortable, you can float your back knee up, and we can just pulse it down lightly, just as low as you feel comfortable with your stretch. You don't have to force anything. Think of reaching your hip to the front and drawing your abs in and up. 3 and 2. Last one, just hold, relax the shoulders, and then resting down, switch over. Other leg comes forwards, heel underneath your knee. Back leg goes to wherever front hip is open. And then if you can, float the knees out. If not, it's okay to pulse down with your knee resting as well. Think of squeezing your back bump for 4 and drawing your abs in, so keep holding your body for 2. Last one, and then slowly lower down. Okay, keep both legs back. Take a seat on your mat. Let's start cross-legged to begin. Hands behind your feet, chin down. So just stretch your knee, let go of your neck, relaxing the shoulders. So we don't go into our core with loads of tension, so we're more relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Now holding side of your head. And just draw your ear away from the shoulder. And just checking that the other shoulder is relaxed away from your neck, so we're not drawing it up this way. And breathing here, 3, 2, 1. Now looking down, so turn your chin down, your eye gaze down towards your hip. So you're reaching the opposite shoulder away from the ear. 3, 2, and 1. Other side, looking forwards. Shoulder away from the ear, and also just checking that there is space beside your neck. And that the shoulders are level and the spine is tall. Okay, now looking down, turn your entire chin down, eye gaze down to your hip. Relax your neck. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, 1, and release. Alright. So let's start with your knees bent, hip width apart, so around 1 fist distance would be good. Have your arms in front of you, and if you tend to have tightness through your upper traps, this way you can just soften your elbows to release that tension. So on your breath in, draw your belly button in, and as you exhale, round your lower back in a C curve. You're curling the tailbone under, and you're closing that rib down. How low do we go? Wherever you don't feel like you're falling, so you're still stable, and you don't feel like your back is pinching to hold you in that position. So if you do feel the back ache, just come up higher and reinforce that C curve. Inhale to stay. Exhale to use your abs, come over, round over your thighs, is stretching through your spine. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And again, exhale, round the lower back, soften the shoulders. If it tends to lead for you, whenever you notice it, just let it go. Shift that energy down to your core. Inhale to stay, chin away from chest. And as you exhale, using your abs, round over your thighs and rebuild your spine nice and tall. One more. Exhale as you come down. Now take a look at your knees. Are they collapsing inwards this way? Either one or both. Try and bring them in line with the hips. Inhale to stay, and then exhale, using your abs, come over, round your back without tensing the neck, and then stacking up. Okay, now I'm going to make it slightly harder with arm movements. Okay, just coming down with me, exhale, round the lower back, draw your abs in, check your knees, soften your neck. The left arm, we're going to lift it up, exhale to lift, keeping this rib cage down. Inhale to lower. Continue with the left arm again. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Good. So how high do we raise the arm? Wherever the body is able to stabilize, meaning you feel like your ribs are not going up this way every time you lift the arms, and the neck doesn't get tense every time you lift the arm. It's stabilizing from the shoulder, just 2 more, and it's stabilizing from the rib cage, abs holding. Alright, take everything over, and then let's do it on the other side, okay? So coming back down to your own maximum height, which you can always adjust. It can be higher, it can be lower. The other arm comes up, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. So every time you raise your arm, think of adding onto your abs rather than subtracting from your abs to raise that arm. Yeah, so we're holding the body steady, last 2. And keep that C-curve, that rib to hip connection. 1 more, breathe out. And then take everything over, round. You can grab hold of your legs, pull your chest to your thighs, inhale. And then slowly lengthen out. Okay, bring your legs together into a butterfly stretch. So reaching your chest forwards. If you're flexible, you can think of a flat back instead. Think of grounding your bum down, your legs to shoulders, your legs to knees. Don't have to force anything, okay? But you can ease deeper if you like. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay. Now, next step, we're going to straighten both legs to the front. Both kneecaps again pointing up to the ceiling, and your arms are in front of you. Your legs you can either point, relax it, or flex it, whichever gives you more stability or feeling of being grounded. Okay, so as you breathe out, draw a U shape with the arm closer to the screen, so U shape down and up. Your opposite arm, just reach it in line with the same side leg. Inhale, center. Exhale as you twist. Your other arm is aligned with the same side leg. Inhale, center. Okay, for anyone who needs a break, when you come back centered, you can take a rest in a tall spine and then come down again. Exhale, twist. Okay, but if you like to work on endurance, then you can go with staying C-curve throughout. Okay, common mistakes here are that the arm leads the way. So if your arm reaches before your body, try and focus on the arm moving slower than the body, letting the ribs rotate with the shoulder blades. Exhale to twist, 2, 1, inhale, center. Alright, try to rotate from the rib cage as your axis without your legs following your body. Okay, so upper body moving, lower body stable. Shoulders drawn down. If you need to, soft bend through your elbows. Last one, away from the screen. Bring it back center, and just grab hold of your legs, pull your chest forwards. Breathing in, slowly lengthen up. That's from your obliques, okay? Now next step, you're gonna bring your feet slightly further from your mat, and then bring your arms forward. So we're gonna do a full roll down, so your head will be touching the mat, okay? So inhale here, belly button in, and as you exhale, think of your lower back being the first bone to touch your mat. Keep softening the shoulders down, chin away from your chest, and go as slow as you can. Okay, it's okay if you move faster or slower, yeah? Lift the arms up, eyes follow your fingertips, draw your shoulders down. Now at this point, if you get stuck, grab hold of your thighs to pull you up center, round over, and then stack up your spine, okay? Great, again, 4 more. So as you're coming down, thinking of that bone by bone articulation, you can also close your eyes to feel whether your body is going through the center. Lift the arms, lock your chin down, immediately glide the shoulder blades down so that your upper abs can start to take over rather than your neck. Rebuild your spine. 3 more. Exhale as you come down. The slower you go, the harder this gets. Inhale. Lift the arms out, lock your chin. You can also use, other than your legs, you can also use the floor for a little bit of support. Coming down is easier than coming up, right? As 2, so you can focus on slowing down on the descent. And then on the up, you can use a bit of momentum to help you swing your arms up if you need. Alright, last one here. Notice the sequence of your spine and then the alignment of your legs, the knees, you pointing up to your ceiling. And then finishing on the up, draw the shoulders down, away from the ears, round over, stack up. Alright, now from here we're going to bend both knees, and bring it down on your forearms. Okay? So when you're on your forearms, just check that we're not kind of relaxing into the shoulders. We're pushing down and away up from the neck. Okay? Your lower back is rounded here, so curl through your tailbone. And using your abs, bring one leg up. And the arms stay strong, pushing away out of the leg up. As you breathe out, we're going to lower the knees to the left. Exhale. How far? Wherever your body doesn't fall. So you're still in the middle and resisting that. Use your abs, come back center. Exhale to lower. Now the knees, keep it close to your chest. So even as we lower down, we're not going further from the body. We stay the same. And as you lower, think of rounding the lower back more. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist. Shoulders stays relaxed, neck stays long. Center. Good. Last one here. Twist through your hips. Coming back center. Then from here, we're going to straighten your legs to the ceiling. If you need a short break anytime, okay? Now draw a circle here clockwise. Pull your abs in. Exhale down. Use your obliques to pull your leg back up. Okay, and 2. Now if you feel more comfortable in a higher position, if your neck feels really tight, just adjust to go palms, okay, rather than forearms. 3. So it all depends on what feels comfortable for you. Last 2, really slow. What you can adjust here is the height and diameter of your legs. So you can always go smaller circle. One more, breathe out. If your knees aren't able to fully straighten, a slight bend is fine as well. Reverse direction. Now just noticing, do you feel this more on your front thighs or more on your side abs to stabilize? Okay, so try your best to keep your body centered, and every time you bring your legs up, think of drawing your abs in so your lower back is still supported. Last 2. Reaching up. It's okay to feel front thighs, but they are initiated from your core and then your front thighs. 1. Okay, bring it down. From here, just lie down on your mat and take a break. Reach your arms over, stretch it out. Okay, next set, we're going to do upper abs work. So have your hands just supporting your head. If you prefer doing your crunches without your hands helping, then you can always just keep it by your side, okay? Now, sequencing, we always start with a head nod. Head nod is where you're looking down slightly, so you're basically nodding your chin. Then you lift your head and your shoulder blades off in your curl. And then you lower down. Okay, so same thing with your hands holding. The head nod comes from your head and your neck. Then your hands assist a little bit for you to go into your upper ab curl. Alright, the reason for that, we don't want to pull the throat up to curl up. Every time we do this, it puts a strain on our neck. Okay? Alright, so let's go through that sequencing. The feet will stay down. If your lower back feels quite comfortable today, no aches, you can try this in a neutral pelvis. So you can untap your pelvis and try your curl up slightly. Alright, so ready. If you're doing hands behind your feet, instead of interlocking, just separate your hands out. Inhale. As you exhale, again, start with your nod of your chin. Lift your feet. Press the rib cage down to curl up. Shoulders stays relaxed. And then slowly lower down. So we're trying to get the shoulder blades off by pressing the ribs down. Head nod. 2. Exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower down. So let's do that 4 breath pattern, okay? Same if you have your arms free, nod your chin. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, stay. And then lower down. And 4. So just check on the pace of your movement. Try to take 3 counts to curl up, 3 counts to come down. Right? So we're not just using the power of your neck to pull the body up. Head nod and then reach it up. 4. Lower down. Flex the shoulders. Head nod and then reach up. Shoulders, allow it to round with the shoulder blades, but they're not hiking. And then lower with control. Okay, last 2, head nod. Take your time, pulling your abs in. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower. And we're going to do last set of pulses, okay? So head nod, curling up, press the ribs down, draw your abs in. reach your arms forward. So if you're doing hands free, if not, stay here. Pulsing rib to hip. 5. So check whether the distance between your chin and chest has changed. So it should not change too much, more from your abs. 2 and 1. Lower down and relax. Okay, just lower your knees side to side. Releasing the hips a little bit more, preparing for our next exercise. Okay? Alright, so next up we're going to find our imprint. So the ribcage on the lower back will be grounding down. Bring one leg to tabletop and the other leg to table. So legs to either together, or if you're prone to tight quads or tight hips, you can open them slightly and that will feel more comfortable for you. Okay? So it's holding your legs are your core muscles. From here, as you breathe out, we're going to straighten both legs to the front. Find a height where your abs are drawing in. Okay, arm options can be to the ceiling, can be on your belly for some feedback, or can be beside you to find that support. Okay, so as you're moving, making sure that we're adding on to the sensation we have on the core, rather than releasing the abs to let the legs go to wherever it wants to go. Okay, so we keep thinking and feeling for that belly button drawing in, and also the closure of the rib cage that keeps your torso stable, so we're not flaring the body up here. Okay, so try to reduce that gap between your back and your mat, and the only way to do that is to raise the legs a little bit higher. Okay, so find which height works for you. 2 more. Abs, then you'll feel a bit of your front thighs. Now last one, can you hold it there, relax the neck, and we're going to do a scissor split. One leg up, and then switch. Okay, modification, and then one knee, and then switch it out. Abs are in, so our focus is still holding rib to hip. If your lower back is feeling a bit sore, go higher with the straightening leg. Focus on maybe more tuck of your tailbone. 4, 3, and it's checking in with the leg. Is it going in line with the same side hip? Last 2, with as little movement on your pelvis as you can. Last 1, and 1. And release. Have your knees in. Massage the back out a little bit. Okay? Alright. So with the alternating movement of your legs, we just want to make sure that it doesn't go like this way, like it doesn't affect our upper body when we move the legs. So let's combine the leg movement with our upper body. So again, you can hold on to your feet, or you can have your hands free. Okay? So let's find your imprint and bring legs to tabletop. Again, can be slightly separated. Slowly curling up, chin away from chest. Now bring your left hand to the side. Your left leg is going in front. Your left arm is going to the side. Pull it in with your left abs. Curl up higher. Exhale up. Inhale in. Curl up higher. 3. Exhale up. Inhale in. Things you can adjust. The height of your leg can be higher if that is easier for you to stabilize and to feel the connection to your core. The arm, try not to bring it too far behind you. If that gives you like a move on your torso, then either you stabilize more or you move less to stay grounded. Last 2, keep curling up by pressing the ribs down. Last 1, and then bring it in, lower it down gently. Change hands, okay? So if you're doing free hands, it will just be by your side later on. So finding your imprint, legs to table, might be slightly separated. Nod your chin, shoulder blades off, and from here your right leg goes right arm goes to the side. Bring it in. Okay, so we are adding on to the abs to hold the limbs as they open, rather than letting go to allow the limbs to reach maximum. Okay, so if you feel like your torso is shifting a lot or it's very hard to stabilize, leg up higher or arm in less. Doesn't mean that you work less in a smaller movement. You actually hold more efficiently that way. That's 2. Good, that's 1. Exhale. Inhale. And then slowly lower down, reach your arms and your legs away. Stretch it out. Okay. Now slowly roll to your side. And we're gonna do some side ab work, okay? So your bottom hand fingertips will be on, legs are straight. Your top arm, if you need some support, you'll be having fingertips so we don't rest too much on it. 1 or 2 fingers if you want more challenge. So as we breathe out, think of pulling this top shoulder away from the ear. Lift both legs up and keep the hips stacked so they are not rolling back. And then lower down, control. So if you're more stable, over here you can reach your fingers towards the toes, glide the shoulder away from the ear, and then lower back down with the same control. So pacing wise, like to think of high, higher, highest, and hold, low, lower, lowest, reset. Okay? So why do we go that slow? So that we have time to actually set down shoulders away from the ears. If they are leading for you, they actually have time to reset, to transfer the energy down here, the target muscle. Last 4. Think of length through the legs rather than height. So yes, they are going up, but they're also reaching away from my body, keeping that length. Last 3. Okay, so might not be all the way up. So once again, no right or wrong height to be at. In fact, if we focus too much on height, sometimes the arm is the one that gets us there. Okay, so think of your sides reaching you to your own maximum. Lower down, relax. Okay, now from here, move slightly to the front. We're gonna bring this into a side crunch. So your hands will be behind your head, either one hand or both hands, okay? So if you feel unstable, your top hand is gonna be supporting you. Now we'll be falling over to the back, bending the knees, curling up, and then we're gonna straighten and then turn back to face front. So your side abs are involved in that rotation. For those who want harder modification, go into a leg lift, lower down, and then your face to the front. And then you can catch your fall if you want, okay? So you have those 2 options. If you need to rest your head, you can also rest your head when you turn behind, but maintain that imprint. So once you're ready, exhale, tilt back, either bend your knees, press the ribs down, chin away from chest, and exhale, straighten. Inhale, face to the front with control, as much control as you have, and then twisting, exhale. Harder variation, option with straight. As you lower down, maintain the height of your upper body, and facing back to the front. Same side, yeah? 3, tilt. Relax the shoulders, inhale, stay. Exhale, lower. Inhale, center. 4. So I'm going back to level 1 for those of you who need a reminder for the easier movement. Alright. So easier means lower load, but sometimes going lower load will help you work deeper on your core. Okay? So choose what works better for your body. Last 3. Press the ribs down, relax the shoulders, hold, facing center, side abs right. 2, 2. So option for those who feel magnet, you can just hit down, but draw your abs in, and then curl up again for the sides. Last 1. Twist. Press the ribs down, exhale, straighten. Inhale, face back forwards, relax. Okay, so from here, let's take everything to the other side. Lying on your side, we have a double leg lift, and then we have our twist, okay? Bottom hand, fingertips supporting you. Yet from here, top hand, just fingertips, squeeze the bum a little bit. Exhale, and then drawing your armpit to your hip on your top waistline and sharpening. And then slowly lower down with control. Again, exhale, the belly button in, gliding this top shoulder away from the ear. And if you can balance, arm free, lower back down, control. Okay, so don't worry about how high you need to go. More importantly, our sides contracting or sharpening to work our obliques, okay? And reaching out so our arm is supporting and our legs are staying energized. But they are not leading the movement. Same with the neck. They are stabilizing away from the neck and then lowering down, control. 4 more. Exhale out. Take your time. High, higher, highest, hold, low, lower, lowest, release. And it's much more challenging to do it at a slower pace. You feel much deeper in terms of your engagement. Breathing out 2, think of length through your legs and lowering down. Okay, one more. Exhale, pulling the shoulder away from there. Long neck. Lower down, relax. Okay, if you're not in front of your mat, move slightly. Bottom hand supporting your hip. You're gonna tilt back. Ready? And let's go. Exhale, twist. Find your curl up. Inhale, stay. Find your center. Exhale to lower. This is a long legs version, and then face forwards. Okay? So modification, shock the lever. You can bend your knees. Exhale. Inhale to curl up higher. Exhale to straighten height of your choice. Inhale to face back to the front. And 3, twist. No curl up version. You can rest your feet and focus on adding onto the core and then facing to the front. 4. Press the ribs down. We all have a stronger and a weaker side, so you might notice like this side is harder to find center, maybe a little bit more wobbly, or harder to tilt, right? 5. For me, it's like that. Okay, exhale, lower, and facing center. Last 3. Press the ribcage down. Inhale, find higher curl up. Exhale, lower your legs. Inhale, center. For anyone feeling lower back, go back to bent knee version for 2. Ribs press down, straighten, and facing center. Last one. For anyone feeling your neck, head down, adding onto your core as you exhale, then face to the front, relax. Okay, slowly sitting up, job. And bring your feet together, and let's reach your chest forward, stretching the hips. One more breath here, ground your bum, relax your neck, slowly lengthen up, okay? And then just have both hands behind your head, reach your chin to chest, and then glide your chin along your collarbone left to right as you breathe. 5, adjust the pressure accordingly. 4, 3, 2, 1. And cover. Take a deep inhale, breath, lift your chest up, pull back. And exhale, release. One more time up, pulling to the side, reaching up, find neck. Reach over, ground your hip and your knee down on the other side. And switch, ground your hip, knee down the other side. And center, recover, roll your shoulders back. 2, 1. That's all for today. See you.